Hello, guys. This is your strategy consultant Prashant, also known as Pandit Vibhutinath, back on your channel Ahame Vyaham. पंडित विभूतिनाथ का आप सभी दर्शकों को नमस्कार. So we are going to discuss today about a very important transit, and it's not a singular transit event. We are going to discuss about something called as Atichari Guru, and this is part one in the series. uh, I will explain what is Atichari Guru and how is it going to affect each and every one of you Rashi wise further. Atichari Guru. So, what it is, we'll be explaining, we'll be covering that in the further slides, and then I will move on to explain the cumulative transit effect, that is, the general effects for all the zodiac signs before moving on to the Rashi wise results. So, you can watch the Rashi wise results based primarily on your ascendant, your rising sign, or Lagna. If you are not sure about your ascendant or rising sign or Lagna, you can also watch it based on your moon sign. Let us understand what is this Atichari Guru. Those who are practitioners of astrology or those who are students and learners of astrology, would be well aware of this concept. But for the general public, let me put things in perspective that uh, every planet transits a particular sign for a specific set duration, and it can move faster than usual and it can move slower than usual. So when it moves faster than usual, it is called as Atichari. Except the Sun, Moon, Rahu, and Ketu, all the other five planets can have this Atichari motion. And in this particular case, we are talking about Atichari Guru. So the moment Jupiter transits the zodiac sign of Gemini or Mithun, till it reaches the zodiac sign of Aquarius or Kumbha, it is in Atichari motion. What does that mean is it is going to transit each zodiac sign for a shorter period than usual. Usually Jupiter transits a zodiac sign for 12 to 13 months. And in this case, the moment it enters Gemini, that is on 8th of May 2025, till nearly 11th March 2033, that is almost for 8 years, it's going to be in Atichari motion. That is, from one sign, it's going to jump to the next sign in less than 12 months period. Then it's going to turn retrograde, go back to the previous sign, then again turn forward motion and move to the next sign, so on and so forth. So this kind of motion uh, is not uncommon for any of these five planets except the Sun, Moon, Rahu, Ketu. But this kind of motion for such an extended period of time, like 8 years, is not common. It's a very rare occurrence, and that's why we need to understand the effects of this kind of transit effect of Atichari Guru, because as per our traditional classical astrological texts, Atichari Guru is not considered as a benefic uh, for worldly events, that is mundane astrology or Medini Jyotish, as well as for Horajataka or individual horoscopes. So we need to understand and analyze how this is going to affect us in the next coming 8 years, starting from 8th May 2025 till 11th March 2033. So on your screen you have the Tithi Pravesha chart, which has Capricorn rising ascendant. Pisces is occupied by Saturn, Venus, and Rahu. Obviously, Venus is exalted. Aries is occupied by Sun and Mercury, where Sun is exalted. Then we have Jupiter entering Gemini. Mars is debilitated in Cancer, and then we have Moon conjunct Ketu in Virgo. So this is the basic placement. This is the Tithi Pravesha chart to do the analysis of the Atichari Guru. And based on my method of analysis, which I call as Swarbhanu analysis, which is based on my book Swarbhanu Rahasya, Role of Notes in Destiny, we have Jupiter connected with Mars and Mercury, Rahu connected with Jupiter and Saturn, Ketu connected with Mercury and Sun. The Bhrigubindu of Rahu is Gemini, and the Bhrigubindu of Ketu is Sagittarius. So our whole analysis is going to be around these few points. Let me clarify that this is the sidereal astrology, that is Vedic astrology, not the tropical zodiac. And what I use in my calculations is Ramanayanamsha and true nodes and true positions of the planets. So what we can observe from the transit chart or the Tithi Pravesha chart is that the ascendant and Jupiter are in the nakshatra of Mars, Moon and Ketu are in the nakshatra of Sun, uh, Mars, Venus, Saturn, and Rahu are in Saturn's nakshatra. Mercury is in Ketu's nakshatra. Sun is in Venus nakshatra. So, except the Sun, every other planet is in a malefic nakshatra or a malefic planet's nakshatra. So, uh, when we look at the Medini Jyotisha aspect, what we can call this as the payback time, because ascendant is Capricorn, representing the 10th house of the Kalpurusha chart, which is basically the Karmasthana, and Jupiter as the third and 12th lord occupies the 6th house. So uh, we can actually label it as payback time. That is, people are going to get the results of their past karma or previous karma. Now, this past karma could be about the karma of the previous lives, as well as the past karma of the current life. So that's why I'm calling it as the payback time. Another thing that is to be noted is, if you look at the Navamsha, five malefics are occupying the Kendras, denoting a grave time for the world. So, a lot of disasters can occur in this period of 8 years when Guru is in Atichari motion. Uh, Another thing to be noted is that the houses 3, 6, 9, 12, they are fortified by exalted Venus in the third, Jupiter aspecting the 12th, and Chandra Maulishwara Yoga is formed by the Moon and Ketu in the ninth, indicating a period of tamasic rain. Because if you look at the quadrants, the first quadrant obviously is 1, 4, 7, 10. The second quadrant is 2, 5, 8, 11. The third quadrant is 3, 6, 9, 12. So each of these quadrants represents certain gunas. Basically, there are three gunas: sattva, raja, and tama. So the first kendra, that is 1, 4, 7, 10, represents the sattva guna. The 2, 5, 8, 11 kendra represents the rajasic guna, rajoguna. And the third kendra houses, that is 3, 6, 9, 12, represent the tamasic guna. So the tamasic guna will be reigning throughout this period of 8 years. Now, this the sattva rajatama does not it is not to be construed as something good or bad, as in sattva is the best and tamasa is the worst. It's not to be considered in terms of good and bad, but it's more to do with the worldly affairs, the qualities of all the events, and the mindset of the people. Tamasa is going to reign. I'll try to explain what this means in the further slides. Let us have a look at the transit effects of this Atichari Guru in general for the world. It can actually trigger intensified spiritual growth. So, Jupiter's extreme position may lead to profound spiritual experiences and accelerated personal development for many individuals. So, those who are involved in certain kind of esoteric or yogic sadhana can definitely find great success during this Atichari motion of Guru. It can also bring about grand philosophical shifts, because the society might experience major changes in the prevailing belief systems as well as ideologies. So, people first can have a certain kind of disillusionment and then move on to some kind of newfound philosophies or ideologies going forward. There could also be a lot of educational reforms, because there could be certain kind of significant transformation in the current education system, and the way we consider learning, the approach to learning itself might change, and Jupiter being the significator of education as well as the lord of third house in this particular Tithi Pravesha chart, it can mean learning will focus more on skill. It would be skill based learning rather than just theory and rote learning. So there'll be a lot of practicality and skill based learning that will be the focus in the coming years. Uh, this could also trigger a lot of economic fluctuations, because Jupiter's influence on wealth and prosperity might cause dramatic shifts in global as well as local economies. Uh, Apart from this, there could be certain kind of legal and ethical challenges that can crop up in various areas throughout the world. There could be new kind of moral dilemmas that may arise, potentially leading to revolutionary changes in laws and ethical standards. One such area which we all can actually see happening is in the fourth industrial revolution, that is the rise of AI. So we definitely need a lot of what do you call ethical considerations have to be taken care of as far as the development of AI is concerned, because it's going to affect each and every aspect of our lives. Then there also could be certain kind of religious movements where the existing ones, the existing religions might undergo a lot of substantial reforms, and new movements might gain prominence. So there is also a possibility that a lot of smaller cults can spring up, or even some kind of a new world religion can take its shape or form in the coming 8 years during the Atichari motion of Guru. Apart from this, there could be tremendous expansion of knowledge. There may be groundbreaking discoveries in science, technology, and metaphysics also. Uh, the focus on metaphysics worldwide is going to rise. People are going to find scientific explanations to those things which have been considered as beyond science till date. Sorry. So that's one area we need to look out for. There could also be a lot of cross-cultural understanding and exchange of wisdom across traditions that could occur on a global scale. Uh, and there can also be a lot of political upheavals. New political ideologies or philosophies could emerge, potentially reshaping the governmental structures. So there can be new trade agreements. There can be new organizations that can crop up, something similar to the existing ones like United Nations. So there could be certain parallel organizations that can crop up during this 8 year period. Apart from that, there could be personal growth challenges for a lot of people. Individuals may face intense period of self-reflection and personal transformation during Atichari Guru. Now, coming to the part where most of you would be interested, let us look at the general results for each of the Rashis. Maximum effects will be felt by those having Aries, Cancer, Gemini, Sagittarius, and Pisces as their Janma Lagna or Janma Rashi. Sudden events can occur for those undergoing the dashas of Jupiter, Mercury, Mars, Saturn, or Sun. Mostly positive effects will fructify for those having Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, or Aquarius as their Lagna or Rashi. Mostly negative effects might fructify for those having Gemini, Virgo, Libra, or Scorpio as their Lagna or Rashi. Mixed results may be felt by those having Taurus, Cancer, Capricorn, or Pisces as their Lagna or Rashi. Now, the actual results will be felt interspersed between this timeline of August 2025 and December 2032. One also has to note that these transit results will get modified by a lot of factors, including the individual's birth chart, your horoscope, your current planetary positions, that is the Gochara of all the other planets apart from the Atichari Guru, these vis-a-vis your natal chart. The specific degrees of Jupiter's exaltation or debilitation, uh, or the position of Jupiter in your chart, and other planetary influences during this period. So, going forward, we are going to look at the major results or effects of Atichari Guru for each and every zodiac sign, right from Aries till Pisces. For Aries natives, this time is going to have a lot of spiritual awakening, and you could pursue some philosophical fields during this transit. There's potential for travel and higher education also. For some of you, there could be career growth, but this growth will not be without challenges in personal relationships. So you'll have to kind of try to manage your work as well as life and home. There could be fluctuation in your health. You need to avoid being impulsive, and it is advisable that if you pick up a new skill or hobby and really work on it, you'll gain a lot of satisfaction during this Atichari Guru. For Taurus natives, this period can bring in a lot of financial fluctuations, possibly large gains or losses, depending on the disposition of planets in your natal chart. There could be transformation in your belief systems. Some of you could focus on joint ventures and shared resources. Many of you can plan for long-term investments, which will be fruitful in the long run. But you need to be beware of get rich quick kind of schemes where you could possibly lose your money. You need to avoid quarrels or misunderstandings with people around you throughout this period of Atichari Guru. For Gemini natives, there could be significant changes in partnerships and relationships. It could be for better or for worse, depending on your natal chart. There could be legal matters that may come to the forefront, and you may need to spend some time over it. There could be expansion of your social circle, and there could be a lot of networking opportunities. Health can be of concern every now and then, and spiritual practices could give you some peace during this transit. You need to avoid travels and voyages without careful planning throughout this 8 year period. For Cancer natives, there could be major shifts in career as well as your public life. Health matters might require attention. There could be potential for spiritual healing and holistic well being. Uh, there could be fulfillment of some of your long pending desires. Pilgrimages can also happen. New revelations can crop up. It could be both positive or negative, so be prepared for it throughout this 8 year period. For Leo natives, there could be a creative surge and enhanced self expression, or at least the need for it. Romantic relationships may intensify. Opportunities for leadership in educational or spiritual domains is a possibility. There could be sudden gains in some areas in your life. This need not necessarily be financial gains. There could be gain in other areas of your life too. Uh, you, however, need to enforce control on speech as well as on food. So, what goes out of your mouth and what gets into your mouth, you need to be take care of it. Some of you could be moving overseas during this 8 year period. For Virgo natives, there are major changes in career and profession that can be foreseen. There can be strife in your family life. Peace can be evasive with frequent interruptions and irritation. Careful planning is required to achieve anything worthwhile. So you'll need to put in that extra effort, walk that extra mile during this period. Taking up spiritual practices can bring some solace. Be careful during routine travel as you may be accident prone during this throughout this 8 year transit of Atichari Guru. For Libra natives, your communication skills will get greatly enhanced. People will listen to you. Short travels can happen, and you could also be learning or picking up new skills. Siblings or neighbors may play important role in your life. Relationships, however, can become challenging along as time passes by. For some of you, there could be foreign travels or collaboration with foreign counterparts that can bring you immense success. However, avoid being dreamy or overzealous in your work during this 8 year period. For Scorpio natives, financial matters can take center stage, uh, both either in a positive or negative way, depending on your natal chart. Potential for significant material gains or losses. So, you will need to be well prepared for it. You need to reevaluate personal values and self worth. Uh, you must avoid all sorts of confrontation and keep your opinions to yourself during this period. Do not overspend on your comforts as you may repent later. You need to take blessings of elders and wise people throughout the 8 year transit of Atichari Guru. Sagittarius natives, personal growth and self discovery. That's the key word during this period. Your physical appearance may undergo changes. Uh, Obviously, if you are a teenager, it will. But even if you are older, greater than 25, 35, or even any age, still there could be changes in your physical appearance due to this transit. New beginnings in various life areas can be foreseen. Uh, your social circles can expand and your public life can become exciting. There can be hidden enemies working against you all the time, so beware. Be creative in your work to achieve growth during this 8 year period of Atichari Guru. For Capricorn natives, this is a time for spiritual and mystical experiences. You may long for solitude, and it is good to perform some sort of self introspection during this period. There could be closure of a lot of long standing issues. Do not keep expectations from anyone. A change of location is possible for many of you, whether for work or for other reasons. There is also a possibility of major loss in the family during this 8 year period of Atichari Guru. For Aquarius natives, there could be expansion of social network and group activities or teamwork. You might shine in teamwork. Humanitarian pursuits will gain importance in your life. Long-term goals and aspirations may shift. That is, you may plan for one thing and then change your plans for the better. Windfalls can happen for some. There could be victory of enemies if you maintain your ground, because a lot of enemies might crop up, but you need to take your stand and utilize your intuitive faculties to avoid problems throughout this 8 year period of Atichari Guru. For Pisces natives, this is a time for career growth and public recognition. You could also have opportunities to gain spiritual leadership. That is, you can guide people around you. Uh, you may need to balance your professional and personal life, otherwise, there could be some issues with your work life balance. There could be some hidden aspects about your life or about the lives of those around you that may come to the forefront. You need to stick to your family values and help your family members. Do not take any decision in haste, as it might backfire throughout this 8 year period of Atichari Guru. So far, so good. This is I'm concluding the part one of the analysis of the transit of Atichari Guru for a long period of 8 years. Hope you guys have liked it. Please watch, share, like, subscribe, comment in the box below, and keep watching. Kya?